You know, as I start to see the evolution of the purchasing process with an RVer, is that people generally start small and they get really big and they end up going small again. Well, with this one, you can just skip all those steps, go straight to something that is perfect for two people and has the higher end amenities that you're looking for without having a super high price tag. This right here is the 2025 Longitude 185RB by East to West, and this is just a great RV. It has an excellent layout. You have the bedroom up front, TV right across from theater seating, nice big rear bath here as well. The queen bed up front, believe it or not, is a residential size 60 by 80 inch mattress. The thing I love about that is that everyone has different preferences when it comes to mattress comfort. Some like a little softer, some like a little firmer. If you don't like this mattress, you can swap it out because again, it is that full residential size. It's very easy to do that. I also really like what they've done with the storage underneath. It's strut supported, so it's easy to open, and you can see you have this shelf that you can slide back and forth to be able to really utilize that space underneath the bed much better than most other RVs. If you take a look at the side, you have nightstands on both with drawers. I really love that space. I also like that they actually put a real countertop up here so that, you know, if you need to put a little bit of weight on it, you can. And you have electrical outlets, you have USB ports, you have 12 volt in case you have a CPAP machine and you are doing some off-grid camping. You have all that capability. Wardrobes on the side, plus storage across the top, and you even have the nice big window on the front to let in some natural light, be able to stare up at the stars at night. Again, that's just a great addition, and it looks wonderful, especially from the outside. Now, you're going to need a place to sit, and this is probably one of the best seats in the house. It's one of the reasons I love this floor plan so much. Rather than having a dinette, it has dual theater seating here. Again, the TV is straight across. I'll show you that when we go to the kitchen. Both of these kick up and recline as you'd expect. You have cup holders here, some additional storage for remotes, and on this side, you even have additional plugins, including USB and USB-C port. The other thing I do like about this, though, is you'll see that there's a spot for a table. So if you want to sit here and eat, you can do it without a table. You can, get little TV trays, or you can use a table that stores behind the couch. There is a dedicated spot there for it. You can set it up right here and be good to go. The other thing you may notice is the slide out doesn't have any carpet. I like that it just kind of blends into the floor. It's nice and seamless. It's a flush floor slide, so you're not going to stub your toe or anything like that. Windows all the way around here as well, let in a lot of natural light. And what you'll see right here is that this is a fully laminated slide out box. That's something that is pretty rare. Even the roof right here of it is going to be fully laminated. So if you need to step on the roof, the roof of the slide, you can actually do that, which most RVs you cannot. So that's a pretty cool feature. Taking a look at the ceiling up here, a couple things I want to point out. Of course, you have great lighting. You'll also see that you have a ducted AC. It is a 15,000 BTU AC on there, so it'll keep things nice and cool. You also see above the slide fascia, I do like this. You just have like a little bit of auxiliary lighting up there, again, just helping to brighten this coach up. Between the lights and the bright colors, it does feel very bright and airy, and all the windows, obviously we have them closed for filming, but when they are open, again, just lets in a lot of natural light. The kitchen is going to be an important part of any RV, especially when you have a couples coach. You tend to, just cook a little bit nicer meals, and you need a little bit more prep space, and they give you a ton right here. You will see that you have two full extension drawers right down underneath, and I mean, they are not small drawers, right? You have nice big drawers there. Same thing here. And then as we take a look over to the side, underneath the sink, you have huge storage, including enough space over here to the side for a big trash can. I'm always a big fan of that. The countertops themselves are going to be a thermoformed heat-pressed countertop. So, you don't have to worry about T-mold peeling off. And it also allows you to undermount the stainless steel bowl, which they have done. Comes with the cutting board, the high-rise faucet, as well as the glass rinser, which I really, really like those. I'm a guy that likes to have a cocktail or two at night, and that right there really helps simplify the process of washing my rocks glass. Over to this side, you can see the 3-burner cooktop. Underneath, in lieu of a standard oven, you have a microwave, convection oven, air fryer combo. It is all three built into one right there. So that's a pretty cool newer technology we're starting to see in the RV world as well. Not that air fryers or convection microwaves are new by any stretch, but having the 3-in-1 in an RV is something that's fairly new. You will see the hood here with a light and fan. You also have storage across the top. TV here with the sound bar. I laugh. I've never heard of an Attitude TV, but there it is. It does come with one, which is pretty nice because, again, most RVs will not. So I'll take something over nothing. Thermostat will be mounted here. If we come to the back, this will be the bathroom, of course, a rear bath camper, hence the RB. Great thing about a rear bath is when you take a seat on the toilet here, you have good space, right? I have plenty of space for my knees, more than enough here for my shoulders. You get the neo-angle shower. At 6 foot tall, I can step in here, no problem at all. I mean, you can see with this skylight, folks, I bet you can probably be 6'3", maybe 6'4", and still be able to stand up in the shower, which is super impressive. It also has a tankless water heater, so you have on-demand unlimited hot water, assuming that you're hooked up to city water. Some additional storage right up top here. You know, excellent for some sprays or whatever else you need to have in there. You can also see that you have the robe hook or a towel hook. Mirrored medicine cabinet still. So even though you have this storage, you have this one as well, plus the sink vanity and additional storage right underneath that. You can see that you have the electric outlet there. And again, some pretty decent storage underneath. So again, you know, overall, all in all, good bathroom space. Of course, the vent fan is going to be in there too. And then as we take a look over in the back corner, this kind of finishes out the kitchen. So you have pantry space right here, as well as the refrigerator. The thing I really like about this fridge, in most floor plans, I don't find it super useful, but this fridge can open either way. And the reason I like that is if you're inside and you're cooking, you're coming from the kitchen, you're probably going to open it this way. But if you're coming from outside and you just need to grab a quick beverage, you can open it this way. So I really do like it in this floor plan. I think it's one of the best cases for the dual swing refrigerator. And then you can see that you have the freezer right here underneath too. All right, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the 2025 Longitude 185RB. Right up front, you'll see the power tongue jack. This makes it nice and easy to connect and disconnect from your tow vehicle. It also helps you level a lot faster when you're leveling front to back. You'll see right behind that are two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover. And if you notice the rails right here, it is already set up for 2 batteries, which is really nice to have that straight out of the gates. You will also see that you have diamond plating on the front, helping to protect that front end, and it comes up pretty high as well. And then from there up is going to be an aluminum front, which looks great and is also easy to clean. And of course, as we saw inside, that gorgeous front windshield. As we make our way around to the side, I do just want to point out the pass-through storage, how wide the baggage door is here. I really am a big fan of that. And the fact that it is slam latch with magnetic components, which means it shuts and slams hard just the way it should. You'll also see it has a magnetic catch and nice big storage all the way throughout there inside. As you make your way back a little bit further, you will see that this one, while it has the manual jacks, it is prepped for power. A lot of people, just prefer the manual jacks because you can just hook it up to a power drill and zip them down pretty quick. With the manual ones, the power ones, it does take a little bit. But if you did want power, again, everything is already set there. And coming back a little bit further, I just want to talk a little bit about construction. There's a lot here that a lot of times you just don't see, especially the construction piece. With Longitude, I think that is a big part of this product. We'll actually start up on the roof because this one has a 5-inch fully vacuum bond laminated roof, which is awesome. So that way it is completely walkable, great insulation up there too. The sidewalls, of course, are also laminated as a slide box that we talked about inside. The thing I really like about this is it has Azdel composite both on the inside and outside. A lot of manufacturers will claim to use Azdel, but it's only on the outside. So if you get water on the inside, it's still going to absorb all that water and have moisture issues. But here you're not going to get delamination. Okay, don't have to worry about it inside. You're not going to get the off-gassing. It's going to be lighter weight. The Azdel composite is just a huge factor when we talk about construction. You'll also see that there is a spot to mount a TV outside if that's something you're interested in. And the hookups, of course, for that will be right here. And that will be underneath the large power awning with an LED light exactly where you want it to. If you'd rather just listen to some music, if that's more your speed, there are 2 speakers out here. Those will be connected to that sound bar that we saw inside. It actually has a few different zones. Of course, the one being the sound bar itself, and the one being right out here. If you look at the wheels there, you will have aluminum rims, so that way less chance of any kind of rusting out. Also, they are going to be 15-inch tires. You have 205/75 as far as the tires themselves. And then it also has easy lube axles, so it's going to be a little bit easier on the maintenance side of things. You'll see the MoRide step above steps here. Again, pretty common in the industry these days, but they are just nice and solid. And the aluminum treads mean that it's not going to rust. It also gives you the larger grab handle here too. It's another really small feature, but again, sometimes it's the small things I really enjoy is this. If you have a little fur baby that travels with you, You have a spot to tie them up right here. If you have a leash, also you can see has a bottle opener. That's, again, one of those small features that I'm probably going to use the heck out of. I just love that they have that. Down underneath is going to be a propane quick connect. So if you want to do some outside grilling, you can bring your favorite Blackstone or Coleman grill, plug it in, and be good to go. You also have water access right back here in the form of a spray port. And if we drop down underneath, you will also see not only your low point drains right here, but also the fact that it is a fully enclosed, insulated, and heated underbelly. So not only will that help hopefully keep out some of the critters in the off season, it'll also help keep things nice and toasty. As we talked about inside, this one does have the on-demand tankless water heater. It happens to be a Suburban brand. That is what we see there. And if we take a look up top, a few things I want to point out. One is going to be the backup camera prep. So if you want backup camera, it is nice and easy to have that installed. It's a plug and play. And as we talked about the fully walkable roof, this is prepped. Again, all you have to do is just get the extendable ladder. We sell them in our stores. You can get them online from Lippert, but that will allow you to be able to access that roof. Coming around to the off-camp side here, the utility side, you'll see a black tank flush, always a great feature, so you don't have to stick a hose down the black toilet to wash it out. You'll also see our detachable power cord right here. Coming up a little bit further, I always like when they have this, when they have a light on your utility side, just because it makes it, if you're like me and you have to hook up or disconnect at night, this makes it a lot easier. Termination is down there, but this is something I really want to point out. If you notice, all of your valve bodies are insulated. So that's going to be a huge factor when you talk about, again, like camping a little bit colder weather, right? That lets you get out even later in the fall. And, if you get like some tank heaters on there, this one honestly could probably even do some winter camping, especially because it has the 5-inch roof, the full 2-inch thick walls, and a 35,000 BTU furnace, which is a pretty darn good size for a camper this size. And if we take a look right over here, we'll also see our utility center. This has everything else in it that we need from our cable and satellite hookups. Again, even more water here, both our fresh water as well as city water hookups, battery disconnect, and a 30-amp charge controller, because this one comes with a 100-watt solar panel up on the roof. Telling you, if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit higher end, great couples coach, the Longitude right here really has those amenities without outpricing a lot of the other RVs. Really won't break the budget. If you're interested, you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and until next time, we'll see you.